That is not true.
You got to show me that in the Bible.
I can't. God didn't make the world and make everything.
Show me how I pulled a verse out of context. Please, give me Isaiah 28:9. To be converted. Now, why would an Israelite need to be converted? Can you explain that to me? To convert back to the law, statutes, commandments that the Most High gave us. No, they're not. If they were blessed, there wouldn't be any conflicts over there. Is it not? Would be peace. There's not peace in Israel right now.
No, it's not peace now.
Exactly. It would have been fulfilled. Now read.
But thou art rich, the synagogue of Satan.
Well, that's the synagogue of Satan over there. That's why there is no peace in the land of Israel. Chief house of the devil. Okay, because the word synagogue means chief house.
Okay, the hand of the
Now
wicked.
it's evident that the Caucasian race has been ruling the earth.
If not, where and who is it?
If the white race ain't the wicked, who the hell is it?
And so with that,
Hey man, death to America,
death
man.
to America.
Death to America.
On this point, Sirach 4:21. For there is a shame that bringeth sin, and there is a shame which glory in grace. Meaning, we know how wicked we was living. You see what I'm saying? But you can't let that bring you to sin. Like basically, have this mindset. Well, damn, I've been so wicked that hey, fuck it. You know, yeah, that lack of confidence in you, it hops on you to where you're like, well, damn, I can't make it anyway, so I'm gonna just continue being wicked.
No, I don't think.
No,
like
no,
that.
but that's
Just generally speaking,
this is how you not.
Right.
This is how you not thinking because you like, all right, I was doing this, but I never gave up. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to strive to conquer that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just be humble and continue to learn, man, and grow.
Oh
in
yeah,
spirit,
most
you know?
definitely, most
That's
definitely.
what it's about. Because you got certain guys that'll hear about this truth, but because of their past and they think they're having struggles with this, and that,
Right.
that they're so engulfed in it that they can't let it go. They let that be to their, to be to their utter
Yeah,
destruction.
see, and I'm not like that. Like this brother said, you sit there, he said maybe fast or maybe try this. Like this brother, his dad, supposed to be giving me some work. When it happened by, when the Most High wanted to happen. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, at least I'm not in the dark. Brothers know that I got struggles. I told the brothers and one like I'm just being some dark.
Yeah, you're supposed to confess
know what I mean?
between the brotherhood. So brothers can actually, maybe pray for you, maybe see if they can help you out with something.
Right,
That's a part of the brotherhood, man. That's right, All right, we ain't gonna be like the church where you're giving all your money. You're giving all your money to the church.
Just have faith, brother.
Oh yeah,
Get the hell out of here.
yeah. Pay your time.
This is John chapter 14, verse 26. It says, but the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I said unto you. So, hey, man, as the Lord will have it, that's when He'll bring whatever, into your path or into your life. But stressing and doing all that, man, you get into the scriptures, man. That's the Comforter. That's what's going to pretty much just say, you know what? I ain't get that job. This brother's pop, like maybe the job didn't come through. Where you would go smoke a cigarette or go smoke a blunt or go do something wicked. You get into these scriptures, man, and you say, hey, you know what? Fuck it. The Lord is about to be here. Let me just get this truth. Do whatever it is I need to do. I always call it build your resume, man.
Right.
He's gonna make sure you're satisfied with your daily bread, man. Your food, your raiment, anything extra.
That's what we promised. He guaranteed us daily bread, Right.
But go ahead.
Jeremiah 4:22. For my people are foolish; they have not known me. They are Sodom's children.
Sodom's children. That word Sodom's children in the Hebrew goes back to the word which basically means stupid, man. Our people are stuck on stupid.
That's right.
Stuck on this fucking Obama juice.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
They have none understanding.
They have none understanding. Niggas think they're scholars. Niggas don't know a goddamn thing. Go ahead.
They are wise to do evil.
Wise to do evil, man. They praise themselves on adultery. They praise themselves on unclean things. Go ahead.
How many Molly they can pop?
Right. Go ahead.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
But to do good, they have no knowledge, man. Nigga will stay backsliding on his ass all the way down the hill, and then look up at the hill like, this is a big ass hill, man.
I gotta climb right.
I don't know if I'm gonna do this, man. All right. That's why the Lord said, endure hardness as a soldier, man. You ain't dealing with no effeminate dudes up here. All right? And get the next one out.
You say, man, too much tribulation when you enter into the kingdom, man. You gotta go through this. You gotta go through these, trials and tribulations.
All right, go ahead.
Proverbs 13.
Yeah.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed.
If you despise this word, you're gonna be destroyed, man. whether it's at the hands of the Most High, His Son, the angels, the so-called white man, even the Lord's elect, which we are His battle axe and instruments of war.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But he that feareth the Lord, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
Right. He that feareth the commandments will be rewarded. But in the church, they'll tell you the law is done away with. All right. So death to your church and death to your pastor.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Maybe that on that?
Go ahead.
This precept, Proverbs 28:9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law,
Right. So when you turn away your ear from hearing the law, all right,
even his prayer shall be abomination.
you shouldn't even pray.
Verse 4 too.
Cold cut.
That's real.
Verse 4. For they that forsake the law praise the wicked.
Right. You forsake the law, you're praising the wicked. Why is that? Because now you're interchanging the law with this paganistic rituals, all right, which our people are stuck on too. Our people are waiting in front of Walmart all night and camped out all
In a
night
couple weeks.
just to buy another TV that's 2 inches bigger than the one they got.
Hey, on top of that, what about niggas camping out for these games, man?
Right,
And
niggas-
niggas getting smoked over a pair of Concords, man.
Right, that's why I say simple ass niggas, man. Go ahead.
Hold on, I gotta finish this real
Go
quick. But such as keep the law, contend with them.
Right.
You contend them with the wicked.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead, Art.
22:7.
Where we at? Yeah, 22:11.
Revelation chapter 22 verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
Right, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still, man. So, niggas that can't get it, we're not dealing with you, we're not gonna argue with you.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Come.
Through the spirit, I seen that this fake Rastafarian was a filthy ass dude. I need one to address it. It's all through the spirit. I seen that proud coupled with bum spirit on his ass. All right.
I saw it.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
Now, brothers that are sincerely coming up here with their scriptures out, trying to do this, trying to learn, all right, then that's what we'll be addressing. Brothers who are already in this thing, and you see the sincerity in them, that's who you deal with, all right? Now, you can get
And
the
he
next.
that is holy, let him be holy still.
That's right. So if you see a bro, he ain't going off, he ain't, and as far as you can tell, he ain't doing no wickedness.
A brother that's trying, you know.
Brother that's trying, that's putting forth the effort. When will you spicks wake up, man, and get the fuck off Santa Maria?
Hey man, didn't they just do the
Yeah, man,
meals still out of Montes?
Yeah, the day,
Sure
the
did.
deals,
Did
those
it did.
waters.
Man.
Like I put them pictures up on the Instagram. It's just in the store. They got the cakes, the skull cakes,
Right, yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah.
simple ass
Yo, I
shit.
walked to the fucking taco shop, man, and you got, I'm talking about, bro, you know how my pad is, like, every corner from my house
Is a-
to the taco shop, this motherfucker is on a corner. And it's this one house up on the thing I'm talking about, they had it, and they was all facing the motherfucker like,
yeah.
what the, oh hell, I ain't never,
Well, that's why Hosea,
I never seen that shit.
the Lord sent Hosea to prophesy against him, and he said, "Man, Ephraim is an idolater. Let him
Right,
alone, man."
which the whole north, you know,
is Ephraim.
which the whole northern kingdom is talking about.
Represent
Just like when you read Judah, it's talking about Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's isolating the tribe, but oftentimes it's talking about the whole kingdom. Same thing with the Saint Ephraim. What can be said about the Puerto Rican can be said about everybody down there.
Right.
They all got the same spirit, that wicked idolatrous spirit. You know?
You got something?
Now I'm gonna look for him.
All right, go ahead. Man.
John 14:1.
That's why y'all be at that parade.
Yeah, exactly. They love you.
Isaiah 56:10. Isaiah chapter 56 verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
Why? Our watchmen are blind, meaning the Israelites who are supposed to have watch, we're going to go from the world to people that are so-called in the truth. We're going to say Al Sharpton. We're going to say Martin Luther King,
That's right.
Malcolm X,
That's right.
Jesse Jackson, T.D. Snakes, all right? Even to the motherfuckers in the truth, like Nate Satan,
Satan.
Bubble Eyes, Blackfish, and all these other Israelites, General Gahana,
Uncomfortable.
where they call him Yohana, you know? But all of our watchmen who are supposed to be leaders are leading us astray right now. And they're blind. Either they sold out or the Lord just put a blindness upon them. Go ahead.
They are all ignorant.
They're fucking ignorant. They don't know a damn thing. Go ahead.
Right.
It says they are all dumb dogs.
They're dumb dogs, man. So you niggas is dogs. Stupid ass dogs. Old dogs, too. Go ahead.
They cannot bark.
They cannot bark. What does the dog bark for? To warn you if something is coming. They're supposed to be warning and blowing the trumpet that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip.
That's right.
That every nation can receive salvation.
And then one they can't because they don't know, and two they can't because they're under that 501c3.
Well, like I said, either they don't know or they're paid off. All right.
I got this precept.
Which
You
is
said,
the
what's
device?
the- what's the mark of the
Satan?
beast?
RFID chip.
You don't know about the chip? You heard of it?
No, I haven't heard of it.
All right, well, we'll go into it in a second so you get to understand it. But this is real quick couple precepts on these wicked Latinos. Hosea 4:17. Ephraim is joined unto idols. Let him alone.
Right. Join unto idols, meaning that, like the bro said, they all in their fucking house facing towards this goddamn idols, worshiping and
skeleton,
praying
man.
when you got the Most High God.
That's right.
You know? And this is Hosea 13, starting verse 1. When Ephraim spake trembling, he exalted himself in Israel. But when he offended in Baal, he died.
Right. So when he went off and he started worship, when he started committing adultery on a major scale, so to speak, he put his ass to death.
That's right, verse 2. And now they sin more and more.
And now they sin more and more with their parades. All you Latino tribes got your wicked parades.
That's right.
You got your wicked statues and idols.
Santa Maria, then with Semiramis, Caesar, right? And have made them molten images of their silver.
Right, and we can go to a temple right now, right down the street, and you'll see image of fucking Caesar Borgia, right? You see
There
a white
used to be
Jesus.
me and this brother, we used to catch the 101 all the way down here to do camp. And there's a church. It's like at Pacific Beach. It's called Our Lady Star of the Sea, and it's just got a fat ass Mary with the fat 5-point star on her head, man. You see what I'm saying? All over the place, and a Mexican's going in. You see what I'm saying? So that's what our people love, man. You see what I'm saying? That all that idolatry. Like, and this is how we know who the Ephraimites are, man, because they're the one who fits this to a T, right? And molten images of their silver and idols according to their own understanding, because they think, oh, this is Jesus,
That's right.
this is his mother, until they don't understand it, right? All of it, the work of the craftsmen, they say of them, let the men that sacrifice kiss the calf. Therefore they shall be as the morning cloud and as the early dew that passeth away. They're going to pass the meaning of the Lord and convicted them up out of Israel, right? Because this is before we had got kicked out of Israel too. And the chaff that is driven with the whirlwind out of the floor, and as the smoke out of the chimney. All right, but that's it on that. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 14, chapter 14, verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean?
Right, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Who can stop Ephraim, like the bro said, from adding sin on sin and just grinding themselves to these fucking idols, man? All right? Nobody can, man. The Lord only wants 1/3 of the whole nation of Israel, who is like the sand of the sea, so we don't really know the exact number. The elect is 144,000.
It's a lot more that's not going to make it than is.
Right.
That's what makes being the elect special. I got a precept for that though too. Real quick. Ecclesiastes 7:13. Consider the work of the Most High, for who can make that straight which he have made crooked?
Right, so if the Lord predestines you to be, like the scriptures say, man, before you done any good or evil, the Lord created your spirit to be wicked, man. Created you to be destroyed. Created you to be a part of the elected to the 2/3. We like to say the 2/3 club. All right, since Jake want to be a part of something so bad, your ass gonna be a part of the 2/3 club.
That's right.
All you niggas is concerned about these latest trends and fashions. Niggas concerned about young thugs, gay ass. Niggas want to use trends like do what thou wilt. All right. All you niggas want to do is do the Dougie. All you Mexicans want to do is eat fucking pork lard all day.
That's right.
That's right.
That's why your ass gonna get blown back to that fucking donkey shows y'all be doing, man.
Hey man, that's why this damn Mexican woman is all out of shape, man. You see
Yeah.
this Mexican woman, she was so heavy from the waist up.
So
Up-
top heavy.
It don't make no sense. She's a skinny bitch from the waist down, but the waist up, she's a fat woman, which is the exact opposite of how you want a woman, man. You
Right,
know?
we call him a wisdom tooth.
Yeah.
He's walking around looking like a wisdom tooth.
Fat bitch with regular people legs.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's a curse the Lord put, man. In Isaiah the 3rd chapter, he said he's gonna put a rent, man, okay? Now we understand that the baldness aspect of that scripture don't really affect the northern kingdom because they mix with Esau and other Israelites. But the rank that still affects the northern kingdom, man. You northern kingdom, all you Israelites went from Judah to Issachar, y'all out of shape, man.
Out of shape.
All right, because y'all lazy as all hell, man.
The majority of you bitches is out of shape.
That's right.
All you want a nigga to do is take your fat ass out to eat or to a movie.
You're dealing with all these different niggas. You're going to dinner all these different times throughout the week, man.
Right.
You know?
Right.
This is Jeremiah
Fucking nigga bitch don't never say, let's go for a walk.
Yeah.
You know?
She said, well, where you taking me to eat?
But go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Right. Hey,
Going in the
so
precept of Job.
so if an Ethiopian, which means black, when you go back to the Hebrew word kush, if an Ethiopian can change from being black to white, then our people can change from doing bad to doing good. So what does that mean? It ain't gonna happen.
Sirach chapter 21.
'Cause you niggas are fools, man. Especially you non-messianic, non-Christ believing niggas. Christ is the archangel. Christ is David. Christ ain't came yet. Nigga, we're in the 2-minute warning.
That's right.
You tell me Christ ain't came yet?
Especially these, excuse me.
You niggas got to be out of your motherfucking mind.
Especially these niggas that's doing witchcraft, talking about, oh yeah, I'm a 2/3 nigga, but I'm gonna come back in the next life, right, and this and that, so I'm gonna continue doing wicked.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You're gonna come back, but guess what? You have to wait a long ass time, and then you ain't gonna have front row seats to the game.
And you gonna be
You're gonna be at a nosebleed. All right, and you're gonna be ashamed. But go ahead.
Sirach chapter 21, verse 9. The congregation of the wicked is like toe wrapped together, and the end of them is a flame of fire to destroy them.
Right. So that's your end, a flame of fire. These missiles for you wicked ass niggas and you wicked ass white people, you rest of you nations. Go
That's
ahead.
right.
The way of sinners is made plain with stones, but at the end thereof is the pit of hell.
That's right. So at the end of the pit of hell, meaning what? The grave. Go ahead.
He that keepeth the law of the Lord getteth the understanding thereof,
Right. So if you want to understand it, then you keep this law. Go ahead.
and the perfection of the fear of the Lord is wisdom.
Right. And the perfection of the fear of the Lord is wisdom. So you got to know the scriptures in its totality, which David and Yahushua said they came in the volume of the book. So all you non-messianic niggas is going to fuck off. Go ahead.
He that is not wise will not be taught.
He that is not wise will not be taught, man. We did a non-messianic sit down, and you niggas are still arguing after we brought concrete evidence that Yahushua was existing in the Old Testament.
That's right.
So y'all niggas ain't wise. Go ahead.
But there is a wisdom which multiplies bitterness.
Right, there's a wisdom that multiplies bitterness. So when you start learning this truth, you get more stressed the fuck out because you see these people can't get it. You see they're denying our Lord. You see that you're oppressed. You see like, God damn, I don't want to spend 10 more years in this oppression. So it brings bitterness. That's why the bro said earlier, it's sweet in the beginning in your mouth, but then it gets bitter because you recognize you got something that everybody else don't have. You're oppressed. You're supposed to be the kings of the earth,
That's
but
right.
you're fucking down here.
That's right.
You're fucking down here. But go ahead.
It says, the knowledge of a wise man shall abound like a flood.
The knowledge of a wise man shall abound like a flood, meaning what? You're going to be so fruitful in having abundant of wisdom, it's going to be like a flood. Go ahead.
It says, and his counsel was like the pure fountain of life.
Uh-huh.
The inner parts of a fool are like a broken vessel.
The inner parts of a fool like a broken vessel, meaning all the scriptures that me and this bro brought out on you fucking niggas, especially you 2/3 niggas that walk by here every day when we give you this whole Bible in its totality and understanding, y'all niggas cannot hold this wisdom because what?
And he will hold no knowledge as long as he liveth.
Because you're a broken vessel, a vessel of dishonor. Go ahead.
That's right. It says, if a skillful man hear a wise word,
If a skillful man hear a wise word,
he will command it.
he will command it. He
And
will
add
start
unto
doing And add unto it.
Yeah, like for example, this brother bring out a point, then I say, oh, well, yeah, and on top of that, boom, that's hearing the word, commending it, and adding unto it. You see what I'm saying?
Right, precept on precept.
How about that? Bring
Go ahead.
It says,
What
it
verse
says
is this?
15.
All right.
But as soon as one of no understanding heareth it, it displeaseth him.
It displeases him because we tell you gotta hate these nations.
That's right.
We tell your punk ass you gotta stop eating pork. We tell you gotta come back to your nationality, which is the best news that you ever could have had.
That's
Right.
right.
Go ahead.
And he casteth it behind his back.
You cast it behind him. You take this knowledge, you sit here for 2 minutes, and then you just leave. You walk up the street and you forget about it, man.
And then goes on
But guess what? Your
Proverbs
recompense is gonna be upon your own head. Go ahead.
That goes into Proverbs 28, man. When you forsake the law, man, you praising the wicked.
Right.
Wicked
right.
niggas. That's why the scriptures say, how can a wicked, basically, how can a wicked man, do good, man? You despise these scriptures, you're being wicked. You can't then turn around and then call yourself good. You see what I'm saying? It says, the talking of a fool is like a burden in the way.
The talking of a fool is like a burden, right? Because when you hear these scriptures and you try to go around your homies and these niggas are still talking this stupid ass Dougie Fresh, Michael Jordan's spin club on a Friday night type shit, it vexes you. These niggas become a fucking vexation when you start to learn these scriptures, man.
That's right.
That's why you can't fucking hang with these niggas, man. 2/3 of our people, you can't hang with them. All right? Because two cannot walk together unless they touch and agree. Go ahead.
It says, but grace shall be found in the lips of the wise.
Uh-huh.
They inquire at the mouth of the wise man in the congregation, and they shall ponder his words in their heart.
Uh-huh.
As is a house that is destroyed, so is wisdom to a fool.
As a house is destroyed, so is wisdom to a fool, man. Because you're not supposed to cast your pearls among swine anyway. That's
right.
These niggas is fucking swine out here. Go ahead.
And the knowledge of the unwise is a talk without sense.
It's a talk without sense. Like I was saying, you hanging around these niggas, you comparing their knowledge to your knowledge. These niggas is talking about the mathematics and the fucking weight of the earth, which these Islamic niggas be talking about. It becomes a vexation. Because them niggas ain't got the pure scriptures.
They're having an age-old argument about who's better, LeBron or Carmelo,
Right.
Kobe or Jordan. All right, we can sit here and talk about that forever. There's never going to be a definitive answer. It's all up to everybody's perception.
Right.
So it's a vexation because it's bullshit. Go ahead.
You talking about Mayweather Pacquiao, right? Now, meanwhile, the government and Obama is pushing this health care that got the mark of the beast in it.
That's right.
All right, you're gonna want health care, right? You're gonna have to get a chip in your arm, and that's gonna have all your information, all your history, your finances, all that shit on it. All right. There's weightier matters going on. You niggas want to talk about this bullshit. You niggas want to talk about all these reality shows. All right.
Love and hip hop.
Love and hip hop.
Like the so-called black and Hispanic.
Real fucking
all they care about is reality.
Real husbands of Hollywood, all that bullshit that don't matter. Go ahead.
Doctrine unto fools is as fetters on the feet,
Hey, doctrine unto fools is as fetters on the feet of what?
and like
Manacles.
manacles on the right hand.
Right. So if a nigga who don't deserve this knowledge gets it, it's gonna be like,
For example, your brother's been locked up before, right?
Uh-huh.
You gotta get the shackles. Now
Right,
I
when
got
you go
locked
to
up.
court.
Right.
I got the shackles on my
your feet
ankle.
and your hand.
Right.
You can't even walk. It's so damn hard to walk. You gotta walk slow
Right.
because it's gonna break you down. So a dude who's walking with the shackles on with the fetters on his feet, what's gonna happen? He's gonna trip. He's gonna fall on his face.
Right.
That's what a fool does with his knowledge.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, he's not able to retain it. He's not able to push it out. He's not able to spread it. All right. He's not able to understand it. Go ahead.
A fool lifted up his voice with laughter, but a wise man do scarce smile a little.
Right, so these niggas is running around there happy as fuck. Like he said, he was in the DSHS office. This nigga got his
The DMV.
The DMV. This nigga got his headphones on. Like the song he's listening to is just so fucking dope and great. This nigga just smiling like a bitch.
Just nodding his head, man. And I'm just looking at him like, man, you just love this shit, don't
Right,
you?
read
man?
that
This
again.
is
Read that
vexation in
again.
his line.
A fool lifted up his voice with laughter.
Right, a fool lifts up his voice in laughter. He's always in his fucking merry ass spirit, man. He's always in his mirth. But what?
But a wise man do scarce smile a little.
A wise man scarcely smiles. That's why people come up, you guys are so angry. Why aren't you guys loved? Why aren't you guys happy? We're not happy in this society, man.
That's right.
We're not happy in this captivity, man.
That's right.
And we're not happy with these heathens ruling over us.
That's right.
We're not happy with this goddamn white man gunning our people down every week.
That's right.
This is Jude, verse 4.
Is it a
There
Sirach?
are-
Is that a...
Yeah, it might
For
be.
there are certain men
30
crept
seconds.
in unawares.
Trapped in unawares. Meaning what? You niggas is gonna stay blinded, right?
Well, crept in unawares, guys that come into the truth who ain't really in this thing, man, who don't really believe in it, man. You know, that's certain men that's crept in unawares.
Actors.
Yeah, actor. That's hypocrite. What does the word hypocrite mean? It means actor, man. You know, you're not really the way you present yourself.
You're not really the way you think you are. Alright? Go ahead.
Who were before of old ordained to this condemnation.
Right, you're ordained to the condemnation, meaning you're trying to fake it till you make it, man. But you ain't gonna make it, my man. Go ahead.
Ungodly men turning the grace of our God into lasciviousness.
Right. So niggas that come in this act like they're in this. All right, you're gonna be found out. You're gonna be searched out, and you're gonna be cast out.
That's right.
And ultimately, you're gonna be destroyed, man. All right. Go ahead.
And denying the only Lord power, our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach.
Right, and in a deeper sense, you non-messianic.
It says, 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4, or verse 3. But if our gospel be hid,
if our gospel be hid, right? If the knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai be hid, then what?
it is hid to them that are lost.
It is hid to you niggas that are lost. So if you can't understand this, whether you a 2/3 nigga who are just wicked as fuck in the world, non-messianic nigga, Egyptology nigga, Islam nigga, man, alright, man, it's because you're lost, man. If you can't understand it, it's because you're lost.
That's right.
Alright, go ahead.
In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Right, so your God is Satan, man, because who's the God of this world?
Satan.
It's Esau through Satan. So your God is the white man, and ultimately Satan, man, the spiritual demon Satan. Which all you niggas really get your information from the white man, all right? The publisher of them Dead Sea Scrolls putting those notes and those additions in parentheses, all right? And the author of all them fucking Egyptology and Kemetic books being the goddamn devil.
They're doing the same thing.
All right.
These niggas get all the information about saying that the Bible is plagiarized from Kemet through additions that the white man put into the coffin section.
Exactly.
That's not even there,
Like
man.
you can translate hieroglyphs and shit.
Just like
As far as Kemetic Egypt niggas go.
Just like in the debate that ISUBK had with Polite, he showed, because Polite was talking about the Enumera Elish, and he showed how the translator of the Enumera Elish purposely made it to sound like historian Genesis. All these people, it's all the devices of Satan to lead the simple astray, man. But anybody who really studies this shit knows it's bullshit. Once you put it to the test, does the scripture not say prove all things?
Prove all
that
things.
means put it to the test, man. Once you put this shit to the test, it don't come up. None shall want her mate, as it's written, man. You know, but go ahead.
It says,
Hey, we know our book is a pro-black book.
That's
The
right.
prophets of old wrote it.
Why you think it's always in black, man? It's a black cover,
Hey,
right?
the prophets of old wrote it. A black man named King James translated
That's
it.
right.
All right.
in black,
Written in black. Go ahead.
black words. It says, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of the Most High, shall shine unto them.
That's right. So if the Lord said when you seen him, you seen the Father.
Right.
And the Lord was a black man with woolly hair.
That's
He
right.
look like this homosexual, man.
That's right.
Jesus Cristo el Negro, man. Go ahead.
That's right.
Amos chapter 9 verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom.
That's right, upon America, man, this sinful kingdom of America. And watch what happens to it. You
Right.
heard the prophets of the Lord say, you heard the apostles say it. You heard the teachings go down to brothers that are sincere in this, and them pushing it on every street corner damn near on the planet right now.
That's right.
Well, not on the planet, but in America for sure. In certain parts of the world, as far as Europe goes, Jamaica, Trinidad, you know, South America. Go ahead.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
That's right. So America's going to be destroyed, and it's in the Bible.
Come.
Go ahead.
Right. Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob,
He's
saith
not
the
going
Lord.
to. He's not going to destroy the house of Jacob, the elect, and the elect, the 1/3. But guess what? 2/3 of you niggas, you non-believing niggas, are going to be destroyed.
That's
man.
right.
And you know what? We're gonna drink our wine, okay? And we're gonna be in our mirth in that day, on Judgment Day. Lord willing, we be the men. We're gonna rejoice. All right, go ahead.
Right.
Give me Luke 19:27 and Revelation 19:13. Because we just want what our Father wants, man. The scriptures say, "Do not I hate thee that hate you, O Lord." Who the scriptures say? Who gonna rise up for me against the haters of me, against the doers of iniquity?
Y'all gotta rise up, man. You know, the young black and Hispanic men, because the Lord is looking for young men.
Luke chapter 19 verse 27. But those mine enemies,
So Yahweh Shai has enemies, right? And he's talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all saying you love who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. You don't even know his name, man.
Right.
But you're really his enemy. Y'all think it's a game, man, until you start seeing these signs really come to pass, man.
That's right.
Right.
Go ahead.
Which was not that I should reign over them.
Y'all don't want the Lord to reign over you. All right? Because you'll have to stop your own personal agenda, man. You'll have to get rid of your dreams and aspirations. Go ahead.
Bring hither and slay them before me.
The Lord said, bring them right here and kill them before me. And then the Lord willing, we beat them in. That's what we're going to be doing.
That's right.
And honor Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 19 verse 13. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
So Yahushua is going to be clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. He's going to have garments just like these dipped in blood. Looking like he just tread the wine press.
That's right.
That's right.
Looking like he just stomped in a big old bucket of grapes, man.
That's right.
The wine press.
And his name is called the Word of the Most High.
The name is called the Word of the Most High, which we know who that is. Go ahead.
Second is 15:1.
Start at verse 1 to 4.
Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Right, so we're speaking the words of prophecy, right? But are any of our people trying to wake up to it?
Nope.
We got brothers out here right now, you know, we got some fruit out here right now, but normally nobody's trying to adhere to the word of the Lord. But like I said, whether they're here or they're forbid, we got to come out here and do what we got to do. Go
That's
ahead.
right.
And cause them to be written in paper.
So that's why the Bible is written, man. For you goddamn idiots who say who wrote the Bible. This tells you right here, the Lord just spoke to a prophet, Ezra, and told him to write it down. It's fucking simple. Go ahead.
For they are faithful and true.
These words are faithful and true. Go ahead.
Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Right, we don't fear when you niggas roll by or walk by with imaginations to hurt us. And the incredulity, that's going into the unbelief.
Yeah, that's
For
right.
you unbelieving bitch-ass dudes out here, man.
And if I can say this too, going into, you know, you got these gainsayers that'll try to say, well, how do you know that the Bible is accurate? Or how do you know it's the same thing that's been passed down? Because like this nigga Polite tried to do, he tried to play a game of telephone in a room of people and say, look how it gets misconstrued. But going back to the Dead Sea Scrolls, because the Dead Sea Scrolls, 1/3 of the Dead Sea Scrolls is the law in the Old Testament. 1/3 of it is the Apocrypha or part of the Apocrypha, excluding Maccabees. And then the other third is the Jewish fables and myths. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as the Apocrypha and the Old Testament and the law go, it's almost identical to the King James, how we know it today. So this is how we know that the Most High is at work, because the words, it's the same message that's been going back from that time all the way to now. And it matches up, and they have older artifacts like the Kittim Scrolls, right? Which has Numbers the 6th chapter. And even before that, you got the Kibra Kiyafa inscription on pottery, which has Deuteronomy the 10th chapter. All saying the same thing that we got right here.
Right, and there's a lot of old artifacts that got some commandments on it, you know, some quotes from the scriptures, some actual stories from the scriptures.
Yeah,
that's written in Paleo Hebrew.
Yeah, the history.
Moabite
like,
stone.
You got the Moabite stone, and you also got the House of David stone, man. Okay, which
How did
speaks about
this
the House
how
of
did
David,
this
man.
get twisted though?
What do you
I
mean?
mean, they're saying in Hebrew, you know, they say Hebrew text Yahweh, but they're not saying Yahweh.
Well, the reason why, because it's a different dialect of the language. What
Okay.
they're speaking is Yiddish.
Right.
It's a Slavic language that was lexified to the Hebrew alphabet. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? So they're basically speaking a European or a white language, and just trying to make it fit to our language. That's why they say Yahweh.
So
and stuff like
they
that.
changed it.
Yeah, they changed it, man. It's not
Right.
the same as the ancient.
Right, they're
Go ahead.
leaving out the pronunciations and the emphasis.
But
Right.
but the characters are still there.
Right,
Characters are there.
Okay.
Gone.
But what you gotta understand, and how we know that the Hebrew that we use is the correct Hebrew, is because like you take a baby for example, right?
Right.
What are the first things that a baby usually says? Dad,
Right.
mama, baba. You see that?
Right.
It's all long and short A sounds. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Not complicated V's and all that. It's
Right.
usually long and short A sounds in the simple, mostly vowels with a couple of consonants, man. You see what I'm saying? So it's the that's how we know, because Hebrew is the first language on the earth. And this
Right.
is how we know, because the first words that a child speaks are similar to the first words that we were speaking on the earth, which is
Right.
the Paleo Hebrew, how we use the pronunciations. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? That's
So
why it's
instead
called
of-
paleo. The word paleo means prime or first.
So instead of saying Yahweh, the brothers knew it was Yahweh.
Yeah, Yahweh, man. That's what the name we was calling on in the ancients, man. You know,
Right.
but go ahead.
Go ahead,
It says, "Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee."
Right, the unbelief of them trouble us, man. We're not troubled by you guys. All right, we come in, week out, by the Lord's will, with the strength of the Spirit, man.
That's right.
All right, we done encountered all type of shit, man. You know, weapons, fights, all type of elements, rain, snow, whatever, man. All praise to the Lord, man, just for being strong enough to be out here during and endure like a soldier, man. Right. So we encourage all you brothers, man, to keep doing it. Brothers that are out here doing this, keep doing it. All right, and just stay strong and fervent.